Here we have a pumper tanker built for the Belledune, New Brunswick Fire Department. It is built on a Freightliner M2106. It has a Cummins 360 horsepower engine, an Allison 3000 EVS transmission. It has seating for 2 firefighters with a custom console between the 2 front seats. The emergency light package is from Whalen and is LED. This unit has a Hale 1050 midship pump, and it carries 1200 imperial gallons of water. This unit also has a calf system from Waterous that is ADCFM. This unit has a hose reel mounted on top of the pump house. It is plumb for the calf system. There are 2 cross lays. There is a storage box for the communication headset. On the pump panel, there are the controls for the Foam Pro 2001 foam system. There is a control for the Waterous ADCFM calf system and an FRC and control governor. Every discharge is color coded. This unit has a 4-inch tank to pump valve that is controlled through a manual hand wheel. Every intake has a manual intake valve, and they are plumbed with a pre-primer. The inlets are 6-inch suctions, and there's a 2.5-inch inlet at the bottom of the pump panel. Here we see the Zyco electric porta tank rack in the deployed position. It carries a 1500 imperial gallon porta tank that has an aluminum frame. Behind the rack there is deck plate on the body to protect the paint finish. The compartments ahead and the rear and behind the rear wheels are lit with LED compartment lights, and they are covered with Amdor roll-up doors. Every compartment is vented. In the upper corners there are scene lights that are controlled from inside the chassis cab. The hose bed has dual adjustable dividers. There is a rear view camera mounted underneath the hose bed. There are dual 2.5-inch discharges at the rear. One is plumb for calves. Inside the body there is storage compartments for 2 suction hoses. Underneath the right side fender top there is storage for 2 10-foot pike poles and an attic ladder. Inside the rear compartment there is a 36-inch extension dump valve that is electrically controlled, and there are Halligan tools and axes mounted inside the compartment. On the right side of the body we see the Zyco electric ladder rack in the deployed position. On the pump house there are 12-volt extendable lights mounted at the front portion. There is an intermediate step to gain access to the pre-connects up top. On the pump panel there is a 6-inch gated inlet, a 2.5-inch gated inlet, 4-inch discharge, and a 2.5-inch discharge. The drains for every discharge are mounted at the bottom of the pump panel.